50-something degrees. Last day of January, 2020. Goodness gracious, I have a lot to say, but I don't know if I'm going to say it here. I think all of you have heard me refer to the internet as the human duck blind, peopled by perverts, psychopaths, predators, and pedophiles. You know, think about it. Think about this logically. There's so much trafficking going on. And if those of us who are survivors get harassed online, what does that tell you? You know, I've got harassment coming from several angles, and some of it's local because of crap that I stood up to here, and some of the principals are in prison, and some of the principals are not. Bottom line is like I said, I'm tired of people downing the FBI because I trust the FBI. The only problem with the FBI is the bureaucratic phone tag you've got to play to leave them information. They could simplify it because not all of us have the internet. But once you give them information, you should have a number that you could call where you could just give them the rest of the information on the voicemail and not have to be bothered. Today I had to file an FCC formal complaint against a telephone provider, and I also had to file a postal inspection complaint because my mail has been opened, and it's not federal. I mean, if it were federal, there'd be stamps on it, but this was a federal letter from Social Security with a big black thumbprint on it. So I held it by the corner, put it in a plastic bag, and have given it to the postal inspectors. Since the time that I spoke out against Bobby Medford, Mandy Stone, Wanda Green, and other crooks in this godforsaken tourist town, I've been harassed. The day I finally got scared and turned to the FBI, the next day I got texted from one of the idiots and principals in the case. Bottom line is I spoke to a sergeant's deputy recently who told me stuff about working for Medford and confirmed that he would farm out stuff like this. Like, for instance, when they tampered with my car. I mean, I was literally told if you hadn't spoken to the press, you would have been harassed. Now, what'll that tell you? That there are people who abuse federal funding, who typically do white-collar crime in a way to obfuscate the rights of the poor because they figure the poor don't have the wherewithal to come back and tell the federal government. That's how Appalachia works. The rich here perceive that income is somehow indicative of your intelligence, your integrity, and your intentions, and by underestimating the public, they've nailed their own feet to the floor. The FBI is not going to let go of corruption in this county, and I'm grateful for them. I don't want to have to go into witness protection and have no intentions of doing anything further because 11 years ago, I wanted to get past this shit. I'm tired of good old boys acting like they got a right to play silly buggers. You know? Kiss my ass. If I were 20 years old, a few of them would be in the ground, and I wouldn't mind spending the rest of my life in prison if I thought I could get a few pedophiles off the street. But thankfully, with a brainstem injury and spinal injuries and heart problems and tumors, I don't really have a chance in hell of revenge, and don't want revenge. I just want to be left the fuck alone. So why do I have a channel? My daughter's missing, and I wanted to leave something for her, but she's not going to ever speak to me again, so I just kind of putting this stuff out there. I don't really care who hears it or who doesn't. I'm not looking for a following. I just am, if I had a nice camera, I would be out taking nature photography is what I'd be doing. Fuck this. But I'm stuck in a chair, or in the swing today. And we shall see. But please know this, if you are one of the culprits in my harassment. The horse has been let out of the barn, and I told the FBI everything I knew years ago. So fuck off, you pedophiles and profiteers on the people, and leave me alone. You know, I also have a dead man switch, which means if they fuck with me any further, I'll just tell my lawyer to publish it all. I want to live a quiet life. But I'm also not going to put up with any bullshit, and those are my boundaries. If you're a troll, if you're rude, if you're ugly, if you're just here for voyeurism, kiss my ass. If you're here to offer support or have a conversation about what you've been through, that's cool. I'm here to be supportive of other people who've gone through the same shit I have. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I really don't believe or trust that anybody in power is going to do shit. And I haven't trusted any of those people since 1963. So let's just say I trust law enforcement. Everybody else I give rope to. Y'all have a good day. Bye.